Kate Mila-Fulcher. Welcome back to Toni Creates and the start of a new project. Now, this is Tidy Friday, but we have to do a tidy up because I have got Amazon packaging lying all over my place. I have got boxes, you'll see. So I need to get started, at least to get the packaging. So this whole project is going to be, if you never done any junk journaling in your life and you were going to start tomorrow, I'm going to be using stuff in the house. So no fancy glues and bottles, no distress inks, nothing like that. Just if we had to start tomorrow, the rules of this, and you can take it as a challenge and create along with me, is you cannot buy anything. It has to be throwaway items that you were going to throw away or give to charity or whatever. So for the cover, I will be using an old shirt that is already ripped up, that I had holes under the arms, my favorite shirt, so that will be going on the cover. The cover is going to be Amazon packaging. You're going to need glue. I'm just using a glue stick, and I'm using this all-purpose that I get at my Euro shop, Dollar Tree, probably something similar. A pair of scissors, a ruler, a normal ruler, mine's even cracked, some markers. I have these markers, and they're not fancy schmancy ones, they're the cheapest chips ones at the range, and I'll probably try to just use this size because most people's markers are pointy ones. This side has got a flat tip. Not saying I'm not going to use it, I'll try not to use it, but my markers have dual tips. Okay, now something which I'm like, I don't know if I will be using or not, is, we'll see, is my son Joshua came in and he's like, yeah mom, not doing art anymore, do you want these? Now, I've never worked with oil pastels. I kind of need to maybe test them and see what they're like. They feel, to me, they feel kind of like an in-between between waxy crayons and chalk. That's how I'd describe it. So, but there's a nice bunch of colors, and before I do throw away, I can use this. So I'm keeping this to one side, like I say. So ribbons, what am I going to be using for ribbons? These are, I've got a whole box full of them. These are the pieces of ribbon that you find in your clothing, on your shoulders, and every time you wear a blouse, it sticks out, and somebody tells you it's sticking out. So that's kind of the sort of things we are going to be using. So first things first, I want to, this is just, and oh, it's got my address on probably here, an Amazon envelope thing. So what I want to do is I want to open it, but I'm just gonna it's a bit hard. I should actually go get the kitchen scissors. Just going to, oh, Anna, be careful people. Okay, let me just quickly blot up my address here. Unless you want to send me presents and you need to know my address. Okay, ouch, did I go and damage my finger? Oh, new nails, don't look like Glenda. And if you're Glenda, I'm sorry, it's actually a reference to Wizard of Oz, but yeah, okay, let's, oh, okay, cover those. Oh, I went and I got a shelving unit at Lidl. Dirt cheap, people, dirt cheap, because I've got a bookshelf that I got off my neighbor. She was chucking it out. I said, oh, thank you, I'll have it, but it's more for kids, so my files can't stand upright, and it's not working for me, and I've had it for a couple of years, and I decided now time to upgrade. But oh my soul, you wouldn't believe how heavy the box is. Had a poor old gentleman helping was standing there with a lunatic about to topple over with this heavy thing, trying to get it into my trolley. The poor guy turned around when my trolley smashed into him. He was like, can I help you? I said, yes please, so now I'm going to get it into my car. He says, oh, I'll probably be out there, bless him, I'll probably be out there. Anyway, I did the old slideroo to get it into my car. Okay, so I'm going to leave this flappy bit here. Okay. Oh, another two things we're going to be using. Our stationery supplies as well. So everybody has sellotape, unless you don't get presents, sorry. Normal stapler and a punch hole thing. That's what we're going to be using. So if you don't have a hole punch, this is the normal. I don't know, I think maybe in the States they use different ones, because they have three, their binders are three. We have a 2-hole, so it's got two holes to get things into your folder. Okay, I'm just gonna you know what, I don't think I'm gonna actually cut this bit off, because I feel like it's giving my edge a bit of extra support, so I'm going to leave that on there. I'm going to trim this little bit down, because it's not thick all the way through. So there's a score line that I'm actually following. I'm just going to cut that off. Okay, so that's done. So this is going to be our cover. We're going to go like that. I'm going to cover this with a shirt. I might get this bit off. Is this going to come off? That's going to come off. Okay. Oh, flip. Taking off the whatchamacallit off here. Okay, no, don't do that. How thin and have we made it? Oh no, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so that we can chuck. I'm going to leave the top and the bottom. Let's take this. Get that down there. Okay, and this side, that wants to stick up as well, so we'll get you down. Okay, don't come out. Okay, so we've got those fixed. So now I can measure. Now I'm going to show you, we are going to do this just to show you the mess that's lying around everywhere. This is packaging. Got some white packaging, got some of the brown packaging. Okay, I'm gonna put this to one side. Here's a piece torn off. Put that to one side. Don't worry, folks. There's more. Hold on. There's more. Actually, this white one, now that I look at it folded here, isn't Amazon packaging. This was, I bought some glassware, I think at Dunnes Store, and that's how they packed it for me. So I came home and I shielded it nicely. Okay, what I want to do is I want to show you how I inked my borders. Okay, I'm going to show you. I just have to go and boil the kettle, and I will be back to show you how I did this. Okay, so I've got these two. I'm going to show you on these 2 pages just because I don't have space, and then we can fold the signature and get the paper sorted. Okay, hold on a sec. Right, I'm back. In here, you can't see, I have boiling water. I hope it's not messing up my camera. And all I'm doing, and the only reason it's boiling is so that it'll melt the coffee. This is coffee granules. I got like a good teaspoon, probably a tablespoon. And I just going to, now the darker you make it or the lighter you, is determined by the amount of coffee. I probably even put too much water in here. I don't think I put so much water in, and I don't even bother with making sure everything's, how can I say, diluted, dissolved. That's the word, dissolved. Right, then there's still a piece of sellotape on here. Okay, let me get you off. We'll have to come do a repair. That's all right. Okay, so this is all I did. Put it in, lift it out. Here's a fold, put it in there, open the fold, and then in fact the one, you'll see this whole side is coffee dyed because it flopped in, and just like that and like that, and put it somewhere to dry. Take this open and just stick it somewhere to dry. I'm going to stick it down here, and then the same with this one. Just took it like that, and now just dipped it in the coffee like that. And now when you leave it to dry, the water will kind of seep in. I'll show you now in more detail. So that's it. That's all I did to ink my edges. Right, now I'm just going to stick him one side so this can dry, and we can use them tomorrow. I need to stick this somewhere over here and get my kitchen towel. And what I also did was I took I'll show you now. Let me just move that out the way. Okay, so now this is our measure. So I think I got this right. You see how, I mean, you can actually, I don't know if you can see, there's where it was dipped up to, and then all of this is how it seeped, and you get this lovely grungy edge on it. Okay, so these is going to be my papers, and here's, how can I say, it was only the pieces, the cut off bits, so it would have been like that. So I thought, why not, so I thought we'd go like that. Okay, and then this can come this way and be a pocket. Okay, let's see how we go, how we're fitting in here. Yeah, we've got loads of space. Probably made the pages a bit too short, but that doesn't matter. That gives us space for tags and. So that can be like that, and we can bring this in like this and make a pocket. Okay. Yes, this is the one that flopped in. This one is already a pocket like that, and I was trying to get this edge, and the whole thing flopped in. So. It's in. Okay, so go like that, and a brown one. So of course, because this paper is brown, you don't get as much as of a line or a stripy stripe, but that doesn't matter because it's all coming together. And then this one, and you know this one's got a bite out there. I'm like, that's fine. Let's have a look. Do we need to? So this paper is a wee bit flimsy, but I think what I might do is for these pockets is go like that, and then go like this, so we've got a little bit of a strengthened edge there. So that is what I will do. Okay, this is look, and then over here I took my coffee cup and I dipped it in the coffee, and then I put it on the paper. Now I'll tell you, like this as well, look here, this was, the bottom was so wet that it actually were these splatters. These might have been splatters. This is an accident tore, so it doesn't even, oh, I better dip it into the coffee so we can get that edge. Oops, you see what I did? I was just trying to get that bit, and now I've got this whole bit. Okay, so you can go dry. Here's another one. So I'm looking, you see here, coffee stain. So there's where the cup is, but and then this was really dry, but it still left a mark. So I could have put more coffee on. But I decided, so you can ink with coffee. And then this one goes like that, and just bring this, fold this back. So I will fold all these. Here's another cup stain. This one will be a bit smaller. Doesn't matter the smallness of the things. So, and I learned from doing the botanical garden, the botanical journal, is I'm not going to bind it and then put the pages in, because things happen along the way, and then I find different things that I want to be a page, and then I can't because it's already bound in my book. Okay, so right, so I've got this. That's all my pages. No, it's not going to be all, but that's already started our journal just from packaging. So I think just looking at it like this, so what I might do is go and find, oh, there's I'm looking for my Tesco thing. I had a Tesco thing earlier. Everything's such a mess here. So what I'm going to do is, oh, here's some of these little ones. I think I might coffee dye them as well. Here's a really long one. Oh, I think I'm going to actually leave this one like this. I'm going to coffee dye these. Let's coffee dye these. Let's get my coffee again. This is how it happens, folks. And I just go like that. And I might, okay, where's it? I can't. Right, I'm sticking these pages on top of each other, so they're probably gonna, how can I say, contaminate each other. Like if I go like that, put that on top there. I'm taking my glue, and I'm just gonna put some little, oops, that one made a bubble. There we go. There's a page that has been got some dots on. Okay, I'll stick you down there, and you've got an extra. So I'm going like this, and then this folded bit here, I'm going to give it an extra, whoops, an extra bit. Okay, now where am I? Oh, it's got coffee inside it. Okay, when I'm finished this video, I'll go lay them out on the dining room table, because I have a plastic cloth on the dining room table, so that can dry there. I'm just looking here for these bits, but you know what? I have some under here. Just realizing this is different packaging. This is the packaging that has that's like perforated. The Amazon packaging that's perforated, and it has a more it feels like a more porous thing. So I want to get some more of these browns. I think these will be fabulous with your pencil, to write with pencil on. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a couple of these. I keep these safe in my drawer because I use these for, okay, I'm just gonna do another 3, and I'm gonna do them all together. Doesn't matter if I just keep the new mat nice and clean and tidy. Oh, here's a glue goober all over it. Look at that. Did we do that now? Oops, forgot about what I was doing here. Okay, I will go and separate these on the table. And bubble. Okay, so we've done those. That's going to be enough now for our thing. There's one more thing I want to do. Just hold on a sec while I've got the coffee out. So guys, you need to be collecting your packaging. So I just want to show you, this was this morning. I was putting the coffee pods in the drawer, and this is in the box. Look, perfect thumb. It's a perfect pocket. What I want to do now is I'm just going to rough these edges. See, normally I would do it with this fancy smanchy. See, this thing goes like that. And you don't have to faff with the scissors. But I'm using the scissors because, what did I say? You can start doing a journal. So if your excuse for not doing a journal is, oh, I don't have all the fancy stuff. You don't need all the fancy stuff. Oh, there is one thing you are going to need is a pokey tool. A pokey tool, or if you don't have a pokey tool, a needle, like a sturdy needle, will get it through. Okay, and some thread. Come on. Okay, this does make a big mess. Okay. I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut this pointy bit off here. Just to make this look a little bit more unique. Unique-y. Okay. That's you done. Got nice ruffles. Let's take this dust away before we start sneezing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Just want to, and I think by those ruffled, you see there, it's making it really dark. So I am going to, actually I'm just going to go like that. And there we go. Oh, look at that knife. Leave that to dry just like that. It's going to give patterns and yumminess. Okay, get some more. You want like deeper bits, and then if I go, okay, I might as well just put this on my mat. It's a mess now anyway. If I take my cotton towel and I just go and, no, it's soaked up too much already. If you come and you quickly dab it, you can get different effects. So folks, I'm going to leave that with you now. So go and collect your packaging. Let me show you. Like this here is a pen box that I got, and look, it has a window. So we're going to use this. Don't know how. Got lovely little polka dots on. Live, love, plan. There we go. We've got our words. We can cut that out. I'm glad I saw that. Nearly didn't. Pen. I'm going to use magazine. This is an old crochet magazine I found. It's like I've really got to tidy up my magazines. I don't crochet that often, and anyway, nowadays when I crochet, I end up going on YouTube to see what the pattern looks like, and then I'll like, oh, I'll follow along and write down the pattern and then do it like that. Oh, look at that! Is that a pattern? Hey, I like that. Okay, I'll tear this pattern out. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using. Look at those yummy colors there. So whatever magazine you have, I don't have any flowers in here, that's a pity. But the rule is you're not allowed to go and buy anything for this journal. It has to be what you have. So that's what we're doing, folks. So I'll see you next week. Wednesday will be our flip through of our journal. Guys, tell me about the bug. I want to get it finished, but I need to know about the bug. Do I obliterate him or do I just hide him? Let me know. Cheerio now.